Leonga!
It's nice to be back here in the Forgotten Land. And of course, we got ourselves another gacha machine. Oh no, there's a volume 4? Oh hey look, the Waddle Dees have formed a band. That's cool. Oh look, the arena is now upgraded. Now we can do the Ultimate Cup. Wow. We just gotta talk to Waddle Dee over there. Oh yeah, hey, we can now increase the power of copy abilities. Wow, we just got, look, I understand we just beat the game. Oh, what is it, Alphalin? Oh, it's Clawline. She wants to talk to us. Hey, look, Clawline's visiting our town. She looks a bit upset. Huh. Ah, are you thinking what I'm thinking, Kirby? When things finally calmed down and the animals came to celebrate with us, Leongar was missing. I bet Clawline's been looking for him. She might have found something. We should ask her what's going on. We will eventually. You got stuff to say? When I severed a connection between our two worlds, I used up all of my power. I blacked out. But Clawline found me. She kept me alive. That's how I was able to see you again, Kirby. So if she needs help, then I volunteer. Well, that explains everything. What about you, knowledge Waddle Dee? I mean, wise Waddle Dee. How do you do, Kirby? Would you like to hear the latest info around the world? Ah, King Dedede has the blueprint. Isn't he in town? The most popular Waddle Dee Cafe item is the Maximum Tomato. We had so many orders. Look at how many woofies you've done! Murdered! Murdered, I say. Okay, so we got a lot of stuff to do in this first episode since beating the game. Because guess what? We in post-game now. Hey there, guys, Luigiadvance here. Welcome back to an episode of Kirby Forgots, where notifications still pop up in the corner because I'm an idiot and I don't even bother turning them off. Anyways, let's talk about Waddle Dee over here. So this is pretty much the music player. That's right. We unlocked the music player. Unfortunately, it's not all of the music. There we go. Just want to end it with that. Hey, you see how we have to, not really have to, but we could toss in star coins? Before we do that, though, look, that's part of completion, alright? Everything here is part of completion. I just want to make sure, actually, you know what? We did just say we got a blueprint. Let me just explain everything for a second, alright? So we've already maxed out all of our copy abilities to their fullest, right? Well, we can hit power up, and just by giving that many star coins and rare stones, we can now power them up even further. So they'll be a bit more powerful. I'm not gonna bother doing it. Let me just say this, right? It is very useful, especially with the Ultimate Cup now unlocked. I say it's useful, especially if you're not an experienced player who knows what they're doing. It's fine. And I bet you're thinking, but wait, where do you get rare stones? This is a good question. I can't give you that answer. I really can't give you that answer. So the Ultimate Cup, since we're here, we're talking about it. We're not gonna tackle it right now. We'll tackle it later. But TLDR, it's boss rush mode. Like how this one was like the first 2 worlds and then Meta Knight. This one's literally every boss in the game plus Meta Knight. And yes, that also includes the final boss. But like I said, we're not gonna tackle this right now. It is a good place to get star coins, I'll give you that much. Oh hey, it's the Waddle Dee. Hiya, Kirby. Been a while, hasn't it? I didn't get to say it before, so thanks for saving King Dedede. Speaking of, He seems to really like this town. He's been resting to help himself heal. Actually, we have something to give you. It's a blueprint from King Dedede. A gift from the king. What an honor. Well, it's nice for the Penguin King to give me a blueprint. We now have the Masked Hammer ability. What do you guys say? The way our daring king threw me into that elevator after I tripped and made sure to protect me, I was just in awe. He's usually so carefree, perhaps a teeny tiny bit lazy. But when it matters most, our leader always does his royal duty. Long live King Dedede. Look at him, not even phased. His Majesty seems to be enjoying life in this town. Guess he'll be sticking around for a while. His Majesty's acting cool and aloof like he always does, but he's actually pretty upset that you were saving us while he was being controlled like a puppet. You should probably give him some space for a while. Sorry. Hey, I would be too if my subjects, I couldn't do anything while my subjects are like murdering or being captured. What? Hey, Blueprint D, I got a cool new blueprint. Yeah, that's right, we upgrading Hammer for the final time. So here's the fun part. Hammer is one of 2 abilities, I think, that can get third tier, fourth tier Hammer. Look how much more fast it is. Look, seriously, look, I don't hate Wild Hammer. It's powerful, but it's slow as heck. Wow, I barely have enough rare stones. Amazing. I would say that has never happened before, but I'm lying. So anyways, we bonked them together, and now we've unlocked the Masked Hammer. It's Dedede, but all crazy and masked. And also we are dual wielding hammers. And then a new treasure road has appeared. Cool. So like I said, it's faster, more powerful. We wield 2 hammers. And you may have noticed, but we do a bit of fire damage. And then when we do our normal attack combo, we send out fires. And then you know, we have our normal spin, charge it twice, we get a little fire spin into this. 3 times though. Big fire spin. And I think that's it, right? Yeah, that's the biggest one. So yeah. That's the new hammer. It is stupid good, and we're gonna be using this for a bit. Well, I say for, oops, I forgot. I'm inside town, so I can't really fast delete. We're gonna ignore that. We're ignoring hammer for now because awkward stuff is happening. Is there anything else in town besides Cloraline? Because if we talk to Cloraline, that activates post game. Do I have 1,000? You know, for now, let's just toss in the rest of our money. Yeah, it's fine. We'll just do this. All right, cool. I'll be back for the rest of your money. Because here's the thing that we all kind of forgot, since you know we beat the boss, and the boss kind of took us all the way to the end of the game. We're missing 1 Waddle Dee. Yeah, we're missing 1 Waddle Dee. Yeah, we need to beat this again. Fun fact, if you want to just go straight to the end and fight the final boss again, there you go. You can just enter the world from there. You don't have to beat this level. Even if you do beat this level, you just get kicked out again, so it's fine. So haha, gotta do this again, and then watch Hammer will probably be the one that helps me win this fight. I should have bought some attack up items. Oh no, I realized I made a mistake. Alright, I did it. I did not know he could do that last powerful inhale. That came out of nowhere for me. I never seen him do that, which is surprising. But hey, whatever, I did it. Got the final Waddle Dee who was hiding behind a challenge. Also, you may have noticed I switched to sword. Yeah, the sword was more helpful than I thought it would be. Alright, look, listen, I tried ice. I ditched fire for ice. And it did not work as well as I thought it would. Anyways, we already know what happens. King Dedede's like, oh, we just go straight in. Oh, I thought we just dip out to the end of the world. I didn't know we. Well, here's the good news, right? We're technically in a new level. So, I can just leave. Because this is its own level. So, we're fine now. That was awkward. Just a tiny bit. Just a tiny bit awkward. There we go. We did it! We saved all the Waddle Dees! We saved all the Waddle Dees and lands! But more importantly, we saved all the Waddle Dees, right? Yeah! We did it! But first, before we head back into town, let's actually do the mass treasure road. Because, you know, cool new things have been unlocked. So what's this one? Is it just, oh, it's just beating up enemies. Well, at least we get to see, like, you know how good and powerful, oh god, I should probably start charging. I should start charging. Hello? These woofies are coming in non-stop. I don't know how I feel about this. Oh, come on, that missed you. Get out of here. That's right, come after me. Do it, you won't, cowards. Man, they really love sending these guys, huh? Just so they can prove a point like, hey, you know you can spin attack, right? Oh, we're still not done. All right, that's it, right? No? Oh, great. Now it's the bomb seals. I mean, it's easy. All I need to do is just smack them and then I win. Oh, great. And then there's these guys. Snake Coon and friends. Okay, I should probably, oh no! I hate this attack! If only I had, like, speed and attack boost, this wouldn't be a problem, but I don't! Oh god! I'm about to die. No, hold on. We're not dead yet, but I gotta be a little more careful and pay attention to where these hammers are coming from. Because seriously, they can't stop throwing their hammers. I can't even hit any of them because depth perception is... Depth perception is stupid. So I'm just mashing the B button until... Oh, come on! Ah! Get out of here! I can't fight bonkers with you guys, like, doing stuff. And I gotta dodge. What? I tapped him! Oh, God. So something I just figured out apparently, and I didn't remember Kirby doing this. So this probably escaped my mind, and I thought that was the default thing. But apparently, if you do, I don't even know how you would do it. I guess if you just smack the hammer just before you hit the ground, you will unleash like fire pillars that will circle around the enemy. Apparently, that's the thing, and I wasn't aware of it. I was just mashing B while in midair. How the hell do you beat this in a minute 40? That took me 2 minutes. I don't get it. Anyways, we did it though, so that's cool. Let's head back to Waddle Dee Town. So what happens now that we have rescued all 300 Waddle Dees? Oh, we get statues! Look, there's Elfilin and Kirby. Wow. All of our hard work. Well, we did it though. We saved every Waddle Dee. Now we don't have to worry about Waddle Dees anymore. That's cool. No, statues of us in the middle of town? Oh, I think I'm blushing. Yeah, we did it though. Alright, so anyways, that's gonna be it for the episode. I know it's kind of like a weird one, especially since, oh, I went back into the map. I did not mean to go back into the map. We're not going back to the map anymore. We're just gonna hang out in Waddle Dee Town forever. I know it's kind of like a weird episode where like nothing really happened, but to be fair, we did just beat the final boss, and we unlocked a lot of cool stuff. Oh, right. Should probably check on my gacha addiction, because, I'm gonna need more, stuff. So, Volume 4, huh? It costs 100. How much more are there? 43? And most of them are unlocked through post-game? That's not too bad. just in case stuff, right? I mean, let's just unlock one and see what it is. Wow, kind of spoilers for the end of the game, huh? Big rig mouth Kirby, huh? All right, maybe one more. Maybe one more. What else did we get? Is it the evolved copy ability? No, it's the truck. Okay, well, surely this one will have nothing to do with the end of the game, right? Alright, Buzzsaw Cutter Kirby. Alright, we're good. I'm poor now. I need money. Well, wait. I'm still poor. Did I complete Volume 2? I didn't. Oh God. Yeah, I have my work cut out for me. Oh, I definitely have my work cut out for me. Just end the episode already. Why are you guys still here? Just end it right now. I'm poor.